Have you ever thought there was something missing in Minecraft? Well, if you have, you might have been looking on the feedback page for Minecraft to see all these suggested things players want in the game. Now, I will be compiling some of these and some of my own suggestions for the game. So come with me to see what might be in the game. Well, at least something like these, because these are just suggestions. So this is my top 10 list for Minecraft features. Number 10, colored lighting. The lighting of Minecraft is kind of bland. Everything is just one color, white. So what if fire emits orange light? What if end rods emit white light? That would be so cool. They kind of actually added it in Minecraft RTX in the Bedrock edition, but they should add it to the normal game. I regularly use shaders that change the light to different colors. In this post on the Minecraft feedback site, they suggested to add different colored redstone lamps, which would also be pretty cool to add to builds. And the potential for redstone builds would be crazy. People might be able to use these to make full displays. 9. Proximity chat. Proximity chat is a cool concept for Minecraft. This feature would mostly be used for Minecraft SMPs or servers. There are mods that can add this, but it would be a pretty cool addition to the actual Minecraft game. You can use an app like Discord for this, but it wouldn't have the proximity, as in one player falls down a hole and the other player now cannot hear them. 8. Badlands update. The Badlands, also known as the Mesa, really needs an update. Even the normal desert needs one. The Badlands is a rare biome containing what? Terracotta, red sand, red sandstone, a lot of mine shafts and gold, but that is about it. That is not so good. You go searching and it's not even that interesting. Some people suggested vultures and new cacti. It needs some new things to make people go to it and to actually find stuff. Oh yeah, also add stuff to the desert too, because that's not even that interesting either. 7. New C418 Tracks. C418 has some wonderful songs in this game. Why hasn't he been making more for the game? Well, it begins with Microsoft buying Minecraft. I'm not going to get into the specifics though. Basically, Microsoft wants all the rights to the song, but the way C418 worked with Notch before was different, where C418 got all the rights. And so that's why. I just want new music from C418 to have nice calming music that was so wonderful. It would be so good if they came to an agreement and C418 made more music for Minecraft. 6. Seasons would be a pretty cool addition to Minecraft. I think it would be cool to see how some things might work in the winter versus summer. I think if they implemented it right, it would be great and awesome. What if there were specific seasons that you could plant certain crops in? Another thing that might be cool is if you have to make sure that you don't get too cold or too hot. But what if it just becomes annoying for these things? Well, I really don't know what would happen, but they would definitely have to do a lot of playtesting to add the seasons like that. But I think seasons would just make a really cool addition and to add new scenery to Minecraft. 5. Any new dimension. We need more things to do in Minecraft. This could be a dimension intended for you to take on after the Ender Dragon, which I'll talk about later, or even just for mini bosses in the middle of the game to get you new gear. We could get something like the Sky Dimension. A long time ago, they were planning to make a Sky Dimension, but ultimately scrapped it. It would be awesome to get more things to do in the game. Another possible thing Mojang could add is something with that weird warden portal thing. Maybe a warden dimension? I don't know, but when it got added, people were skeptic about that weird portal thing. They thought it might be added as a portal, and so that's why I'm calling it a weird portal thing, but Mojang said no, but who knows, could be in a later update. 4. Backpacks need to be added. Anything to expand your storage is very much needed. To solve the inventory issue, Mojang decided to add bundles, and they got it working, but never even added it to survival. Mojang just decided to add something for storage, but then actually didn't in survival gameplay. Anyways, the backpack would be useful for the early game when you don't have shulker boxes. Even in the later game, it would also be useful when you do have shulker boxes too. Maybe you could upgrade them to hold more items. We need something. Anything to get more storage in our inventory. Alright, and now we're on to the top 3. Number 3. Stuff to do after you beat the Ender Dragon. So you have beaten Minecraft. What will you do now? Beat the Wither, and then what? Maybe build or get all the achievements? But then what? There's no objective. So I think we need to do more stuff after the end of the game. Maybe a new dimension, like I said earlier, something harder to take on. Maybe the Warden, for example, except why would you kill it? It drops nothing. Why would you do that? And the Warden is intentionally there to be avoided. How about you make something hard, like the Warden, and actually make it drop something useful? People will try to kill the thing that's not supposed to be avoided just to get what? Get nothing? Enough about that. We need something to do after the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I know technically it's the end, like the end of the game. But it's not a long game if you just try to beat the Ender Dragon and nothing else. Number 2, an end update is necessary. It literally needs an overhaul. So let's talk about it. The first time I beat Minecraft, I was expecting it to be hard. You know what it wasn't? Hard, actually. You can see me beat the Ender Dragon for the first time here, but it's an old video. Anyways, it needs something more than that. Like, basically it goes like this. Build up onto the towers and break the crystals. Now wait until the Ender Dragon perches and hit it. And then do the same thing, just waiting until it perches and hit it until it's dead. We need something to make it harder. Oh yeah, not to mention the end cities. Oh, but the cities are just floating islands with end cities. It needs more out there. Oh yeah, don't worry, number 1 is not going to be talking about the end like the past 2 have been. We are now at number 1. What will I be talking about? Well, we need harder difficulties. I already made a video on how it's so easy. We need harder mobs, more mini bosses. Even just taking more damage with hits would be good. Maybe improve pathfinding. In this suggestion, the person says a lot of stuff in the post. I only grabbed the introduction here. Some of the main points suggest pathfinding improvements and general AI improvements. Also, something very cool, unique mob abilities, such as creepers light their fuse and sprint at the target, or that zombies might be able to grab or tackle the player. In conclusion, Minecraft could have a lot of cool things that people are suggesting. Some of the cool ones being colored lighting, seasons, backpacks, or maybe even a new dimension. Some may be serious though, such as having harder difficulties or some bland biomes that need to be updated. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like the video or even subscribe. It's free and I mean, you made it this far. If you did like it, I have more just like this, such as the one where I talk about how Minecraft is getting way too easy. Anyways, see ya!